Ariel Helwani post-fight at UFC 246 alongside the Notorious Conor McGregor, who was victorious tonight in just 40 seconds against Donald Cerrone. Conor, welcome back. Congratulations. After everything that you have been through since the Khabib fight, is it possible to put into words what this moment means to you?
Hard work pays, you know what I mean? I'm no different than I was before. I just was committed and worked hard and earned it. And that's it. We are all equal, I feel. You know, it's the work you're willing to put in and the commitment you're willing to put in. And I was committed this camp, and I'm happy and proud to represent my team and our work.
Is it fair to say that you're a little emotional right now?
Of course. I mean, fighting is an emotional game. You've no idea. It's a roller coaster of emotion. Maybe a little more this time. All I've gone through and all the team's gone through and all my people's gone through. And it's good to get us back where we belong. Do
you feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders?
If it is, I want it back on. You know what I mean? So, no, I just feel good. I'm very, very happy. Very, very proud.
Your first victory since November of 2016. Did you miss this feeling, like being here with your team, your family, getting to celebrate after a fight?
Oh, come on now, I lost bleeding twice. I lost in a boxing match and then I tapped in an MMA fight. I've never really been beat, let's be real. You've never seen me beat. Do you know what I mean? You beat a man by concussing him with blows to them, no? Do you know what I mean? So, putting him down. So, 2 matches, that narrative of so long since I went, you know what I mean? It's just been, I've been outside the game and sporadic with my commitment to it, so it's good to be back, most certainly though.
Did you expect the fight to start out that way? Was that what you envisioned?
I just don't know, I just saw, I always wanted to go through him with the first shot, and he dipped under and he didn't shoot fair play to him, do you know what I mean? He just dipped under, but no, I'm happy with the fight. Could have went many ways, you know, he was planning to head kick me. He wanted to knock me out with a head kick, so happy to catch him. I knew he had flaws with that in his own game. What a record he has to hold the most head kick knockouts. It's a phenomenal record. So to catch him with the head kick I'm very, very pleased with that.
You were quick to tell us afterwards, first man to get a finish at 145, 155, 170. Is this something that you knew about?
Of course, etch my name. Yes, I did. I told you off camera and I told you not to say nothing, you know what I mean? So that was something I was going for, the knockout victory across 3 weight divisions. Granted, it was a technical knockout, but the knockout nonetheless, you know. So Donald's a phenomenal fighter. He's not easy to put away, so no one puts him away like that in 40 seconds. So very happy with it, very pleased, and on we go.
Do you feel like the fight went a little too long? Could have been stopped earlier.
Probably, yeah, but probably. I had to kind of center myself because I dived on him a little bit and I should have picked the shots a little bit, but that would probably be my lack of time in the cage, right? I've been out so long, so when you get that little rush of excitement, you jump on it. But then I could hear John in the corner, settle, pick your shots, and then I controlled the head, picked the shots, and got the stoppage, and I'm happy.
I know it's very fresh, but how quickly do you want to come back?
Yeah, very, very quickly. I'm God willing, I came out fresh here tonight, so I'll like I said, I'll have a celebration tonight, a little celebration. I'll spend time with the family, and then I'll back to training. So I'm sure we'll talk within the next week and see what happens.
You think you're back before the summer?
I'd say so, yeah. Possibly, yeah. Yeah, I would, yeah. Yes.
At 170?
We'll see. Either or. It could be anything. Could be anything.
I know in the cage you didn't want to call anyone out, but in your heart, is there an opponent in mind?
No, there's a load of them. So I'm just building myself. You know, there's still work to be done, I feel. You know, there's still a lot of work to be done. I heaped some amount of workload on top of me in this camp. And at times I had to take a back step for a couple of days to recover. So now I think that I've built that foundation again. I can sustain the workload and continue. So there's much more in me. So I'm going to keep on that, keep that mindset and keep pushing forward.
Did you notice Jorge Masvidal wearing your Versace robe?
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Talk about baloney, because that looked ridiculous to me. Was it my actual robe?
No, but it looked like the one that you wore before the Mayweather.
The black one, yeah, it was ridiculous. Carry on. I don't know what that was about.
I was trying to get your attention, right?
Yeah, talented. I don't know. That's a bit weird. I don't give a. Yeah, whatever.
That seems to be the one everyone wants. Do you want it?
Yeah, well, yeah, no problem. We can do that. No problem. So he's trying to get my attention. Is he? What kind of what underwear was he wearing? Do you know what I mean? Like, what kind of wear is that? Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know what that means. A bleeding house coat. Like the grannies in Ireland wear house coats, watching the soaps. You know, like the soap opera shows. So like, me bleeding. I mean, nanny wears that. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know what that was about, but Okay.
As far as the critics, is there anything you want to say to everyone who said you were shot, 170 was a mistake, all that stuff and more?
No, nothing. Silence, you know what I mean? Just focus on the positive, focus on the support. Very grateful for the people that stuck with me through this trying time, and this one's for them.
And considering how good all this went, the whole week went for you. You were in such a good place mentally, right?
Yeah.
Maybe now this is the new Conor, like no more tension, no more.
I'm the real Conor. I'm just going to be real. I've always been real. Whatever the situation is, I'm not going to blade. I'm just going to be real to the situation and true to myself.
And I have to ask, I see your father, the great Tony McGregor here, and I noticed that you mentioned your mother a couple times. Is everything okay with her?
My mother's good. My mother's the strongest woman I know. I love her dearly, and she's back at home. She couldn't make the flight this time, so I just want to show her support. And I love my mother dearly, the strongest woman I know.
You dedicated this to her?
Yes.
Your son here?
I went through that. I brought him to the weigh-ins, and I brought my daughter to the weigh-ins, and Junior was, because Donald's son right's only about 1 and a bit, right? Junior's about 2, like almost 3, not 2, just over 2.5. So he's a little bit more aware of what's the situation is. So yesterday he was a little bit taken back at the weigh-in, and that was kind of a tester for me. And then also the fight is 10 p.m. You know what I mean? I'm not blading keeping him out here, but after 10 p.m. And then it's a mad scene as well. Like, it's crazy in there. So I had him for the last 2 fights because he was a little bit younger. Now he's kind of understanding, but not understanding at the same time. So we left him at home with my daughter, and that was it. It would have been a great moment. You know what I mean? I love the way Donald does it with danger, and that makes me respect him so much more because I understand that so deeply. Do you know what I mean? So, but maybe another time, maybe in a few years' time, but not tonight.
Why no Billy strut?
I don't know, maybe when you actually really hit a Billy, you don't need to strut like the Billy strut. I don't know. I just do whatever I feel natural, you know what I mean? I feel everyone was waiting for it, so I just skipped around it, you know what I mean? Keep them guessing.
Just when they think they have all the answers, you change the questions, like Roddy Piper. Finally, is there anything you want to say to the people of Ireland? I noticed that you mentioned Ireland right off the bat. Anything you want to say to your supporters?
Thank you all for the support, my nation. I love you dearly. I appreciate the backing and the support over the years. I know Ireland is very proud of my successes, and they hold me accountable sometimes when I let them down, and that motivates me. And I'm very I love my country dearly, so I'm very honoured to raise my tricolour here tonight for the people of Ireland.
You're back from nothing to something to everything again, my man.
Yes,
congratulations. Enjoy the victory, Conor.
Thank you, Ariel. Appreciate the work. Man, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and special content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.